them this way. Ta-da!
No! I love it. Thank you. I love it.
Hey guys, Coach Kimmy here, and I have my beautiful, lovely Stella. You're never gonna believe where she came from.
Georgia.
So tell me what your husband said.
He couldn't believe it. We live 50 miles south of Atlanta, and I don't even have to tell you, Atlanta's got everything, but they haven't got the correct hairdresser for me. And when I told him I was coming to New Jersey for a haircut, he said, I can't believe this. I said, yes. He said, well, I can't. He said, you're going to be on the internet. Yes. I can't get you to take a picture with me and you're going to be on the internet. I said, I imagine so.
Coach Kimmy gets the picture. Yay! I'm super excited. So Stella, what do you want to do?
I am wanting a layered cut. About 8 years ago, my hairdresser, she moved out to California. She always gave me the perfect haircut. As you can tell, an older lady. I'm an 80s lady. I like big hair. I like lots of layers. I've got real thick hair. And the hairdresser I go to now, she gives me a pretty good cut, as you can see, but it's just not the layering that I'm after.
It's long.
Yes.
So that's what it is. Like,
right.
Look at all of this length. And basically she's doing it straight. So it's really good to find. Right. Like where it's at. And you're wanting, where did you find me from? Like what did you see?
I found you on Facebook, just scrolling on Facebook. And
you see Anna's hair from London?
No, the other lady.
Anna?
It was the Farrah cut.
Yes, I know who it is. Yeah, so guys, you know that's my specialty, my sweet spot. And you know, like, I did so much training. When I was young, I would do layers from this guy, Richie, who taught me. I was an assistant. That's the best thing. If you're an assistant or you're an upcoming rising stylist, it's so important to watch and shadow somebody. Yes. So Richie taught me young how to do sly layers. So this is the thing with Stella's haircut, it's just all straight up. So it's missing the angle, the angle that should go from here up, so that when this angle is here, it comes down and she'll have a beautiful layer there. Like that's the Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, all of those things. And then after that, for about 19 to 20 years, I also trained under Bumble and Bumble, which also is the bigger the hair, you know, the closer to God is what I say, but they love big hair and volume. So I learned more. And so you just keep building upon your, I want to say, skill set, right? You learn a little, deposit some seeds, practice. Then you go to the next step, practice more, try a little bit more. Most of the time when I teach somebody this haircut, they want to do long layers. Listen, long layers are easy. You got to do things that are hard and are uncomfortable for you that you're not used to, but do it on a mannequin head first, just saying. You don't want to do it on a customer first until you do a mannequin head and you practice so much that you learn how to do the right angles, and it's a system. You guys know my beach ball pattern that I do. I have it all over the internet, and basically you could do her haircut perfectly to what she wants. And a haircut always is also a cycle. So it's like, it kind of goes either 2 weeks too short, 2 weeks perfect, 2 weeks too long, or a month too short, a month perfect, and then a month starting to get too long. When was your last haircut?
Oh God, it's been several months ago.
Okay.
Several months.
So she's grown in now, which is great. And so I would say her haircut too will last a long time. I feel like when COVID happened, it was amazing that the haircuts that I did lasted. So when they came back, they were like, oh my God, I like my hair longer now. The shape stayed. So the best part is you pay less, paying more for a haircut that lasts longer. Do you understand? Because you don't got to keep going back to try to fix it. And you're happy with your haircut. You're happy the way those layers fall. It really makes a big difference by getting a good haircut. So I'm going to teach you exactly what I'm doing with Stella, and we're going to get her involved in it to find out, like, where does she want that frame to start, those bangs, right? Give it the curtain bangs, or we could do a side one. We could do nice pieces around here. But this is her top. That's probably the most important. This is like way too long. We should have it about there. Look how much extra hair that is. This just weighs down the hair, and she doesn't get that fullness up here. So that's what's going on, guys. All right, so stay tuned. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're ready. Let's go, guys. Hey, guys. All right, I want to show you what Stella wants. So it's good that she's showing me. It's important to always find out what pictures. Let them show you what they like. So look at her pictures that she loves. Okay, so that was her how long ago?
Oh, that was about 12 years ago.
Now look at how long it is still, see? But it's so nice and layered, gorgeous. And let's see the other one. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring her short. Look at where her bang comes. Yeah, love that. So we're gonna come up, all nice pieces around, and we're gonna make sure her hair is long, but we're just gonna put lots of layers through there. And let me just show you her hair now. Okay, so look at how long this is too. So way too long, way too long. Okay. So you see this layer right here, and then you see, like, she needs all the layers up here. Like, these have to come up all right here. So we're gonna leave the bottom layers because that is layered already, but we need them up here. All right, guys, so let me just show you. We're gonna do a nice little turn, Stella. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start the beach ball haircut, but I'm gonna do it in the front first. So it's always good to change and shift. And she already gave me boundaries. She wants it right by her cheek, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna start like right about here. So I'm gonna take this first little triangle, this side, and then this side I'll take that way, and I'm gonna just bring it to right where her cheek is, and I'm gonna go down, okay? I want it to fall down. Now when that comes back, you're gonna see it has a beautiful angle on it right away. I'm gonna do a tiny bit shorter. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Now I'm gonna take the next section. And she told me, Stella said she wants a V in the back. Now look at that drag. You wanna see, I'm gonna come up and cut all that off right there. So I could either come this way. You see how I blended it? Bam, beautiful right there. Now the next one. I'm gonna come up and just come down. Now this is gonna feather back too, okay? If she wants that to go back, and I'm just gonna do a little bit more. So when you see it, it just feathers. Even here, I'm gonna have to do a tiny bit more here. You grab that hair and pull it. Yeah, I need just a little bit more here. Beautiful. We want all those nice layers. We don't want to drag here. A lot of times what could happen, right here could have a drag. Because you really got to pull that hair and flip it so you see it if it feathers back. Always use your imagination. I'm going to come straight down. Now look, I'm going to come straight down like that. Here's her length. So I can come up this way again, or I can come down this way. Beautiful. Now I'm doing her outline first. Most of the time I'll go in the back and I'll do the back first, but I'm not. She wants a V in the back. You got to bring all this hair. That means I got to take this whole back, split this straight down in the back, and pull this all forward. That's how you get a V in the back. If you want a round shape, this is going to all be there. If I wanted it round, I'd start back here and start one cut here. I'd move over, another cut, move over, and that would be a round back. But when you're doing a V, you got to bring it all forward so it comes to a nice V in the back. Okay. Now I'm going to just start pulling this forward. Let's look at where that next layer is, right here. And I'm pulling it down and forward. Grab all that hair, have a big comb right here. You're gonna cascade that going down. Now we're gonna do her other side. Okay. Now you take this part and you match it. Look at, I'm gonna go down though. Well, I'm actually going up with my scissors, but it's really, you know, coming down. See, going down. Now I'm gonna take the next section. And I'm bringing this towards her face. Okay, look at, here's the biggest drag right here. Okay, we want to go up, up, or I'm going to stand over her. Well, yeah, I really just want to bring it up. You see how you could see it so much better? Now I'm going to the next section. Now we're going to go to the next section. And I'm leaving her length, so I don't have to cut a ton off. But don't forget, I have to flip this forward and check that too, to make sure that that also comes in a nice feather. Now I'm bring it all forward. Check that hair. Now I'm going to take the next section, come up, see if there's any more that you could really just angle. And I'm just working my way back up the hair. Okay, now this is where I have to really do that like little frame. See how long that is right there? Here's the spot. That's it. Trust me, when that feather's back, it'll be so much better. There we go, right there. Yeah, it's gonna look so pretty. And then you check it, make sure. This side I could do just a tiny bit more. There we go. And you check them the same places. I'll do a little more over here. Okay. Now we're gonna do the beach ball. Okay, I already have all the frame around the face. And you're gonna see this as a V. Look at, here's my V, see? And I don't want to make it a sharp V because then she's going to lose this length here, and so this won't be long up front. I want this still to be long once we push that forward for that to be long. So, but it's still your V right there, okay? All right, now we're going to go beach ball pattern. You know, you do a mohawk is number 1. Straight down here, number 1. And then straight down here is number 2. And then number 2. And then number 3 is right behind the ear. So we're going to do this right at the crown to behind the ear. Here's her part, right? And the same thing over here. This is section number 3, section number 2, section number 1, 2, and 3. I like, so it's 5 sections total, but your mohawk is where we're going to start. And when we pull that up, I want to match it to her front because that's how it's going to have that beautiful feather going back. So we're going to come down, get this out of the way, number 2 and 3. We're just going to focus on number 1. Use your imagination too. Push this out of the way. So we got that there. Now I'm going to take little square boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down. I'm gonna take one box, get the guide, and then I'm gonna take half of it out, and then take the next one, take half of it out when I'm done, and just work my way up there. This way you have an understanding of what I'm doing exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna turn her to the side. This is perfect, okay? Here we go. I wanna look, I need this to be right here. Okay, so I could do that. I could just cut it right there. Done. Now that's the problem. Most people wouldn't do that. They'd be like, what is she doing? Too short. She needs this height. Listen, it's gonna have volume already without me doing anything. And then when I take this whole mohawk forward, I'll match it to that, but I just did. So I'll cut all that extra off, and then she'll have beautiful height up here, and she'll have feathers coming back. All right, so let's just do this. And I'm gonna texture it. You guys know I'm a big texture girl. And the reason why I texture is to make sure, look at all that extra hair. Get it off. Now, I love to texture to make the hair less heavy. And I tap, 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 and I do it all at the same time. So it's not a really long haircut. People take forever. They do one thing first. I just do it at the same time. Take out those little pieces. Now watch, let me show you something. When you tap and cut pieces out, these long pieces get to hold, it gets supported by these short pieces. The short pieces support the long pieces. All right, now the next piece. Let's find that guide. That guide's right there, and I'm gonna go up. Now I'm going up because she wants her length. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and just so you know, I'm notching it. Little pieces, and you don't have to do a lot. I would say you could do 4 or 5 little pieces. Let's do the next one. Let's see where that guide is. There's the guide. The guide's right here. I'm gonna ever so slightly layer that hair so she still gets her length. Okay, here we go. Now there's her length. That's it. Done. I didn't do this piece right here with the texture, so I did the second piece, but I'm gonna do that right now. Now you know I've done other people's hair with a razor. She doesn't need the razor. Her hair is gonna come out beautiful. I'm just gonna take this and just do one section up front just to blend that all to match it. Okay, here we go. Off. And I'm just gonna texture it because I do want it nice and piecey too. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here too. So you always, anytime you tap that hair, look at where the bend is. You do it after the bend. I'm gonna do little tiny pieces here that are gonna support little tiny baby. I'm pulling her bang up. Seeing where that hair is gonna land, it's gonna be gorgeous. Look at how it's gonna hold up already, right? Okay, so that is section number 1, the whole mohawk. Section number 2, I'm gonna take a piece, divide it down the middle, get this out of the way. A piece of number 1, match it to number 2, now watch. There we go, there's your angle, your guide and your angle. I'm gonna just cut into that a little bit. And I'm gonna get that first piece out of there, turn it all the way up. There's my guide. Slide layer that. I'm gonna tap, 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 just to get some more texture in there. Get half of that out. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. And I think you have to use your mindset to learn. Whatever you say is what you're gonna create. So you have to say like, I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. You could do it. It's not that hard. You just have to follow the process and you're gonna see it's gonna work. Just do it on a mannequin head first. But believe in yourself. Now we're gonna take number 2. We're gonna get it out of the way. I'm gonna take a little bit less. I'm gonna take, and I think even my camera guy, Chris, can actually do this haircut because he's watched me so many times do it because so many people don't know how to do it. Look at all that hair, right? That was all just extra hair that was weighing down her top. Right, Stella?
Yes, my head feels 10 pounds lighter already, believe it or not.
She's going to be
it
like,
anyway.
woohoo! Get that piece out. Now, where am I, guys? I'm on number 3. Where's that section? Right behind the ear. And then number 4 is right in front of the ear, and then number 5 is getting closer to the face, and then number 6 is your face frame. Make it simple. Learn a blueprint. Now I'm going to just bring up this whole thing just to see it. See, there's her length. Yep, done. Voila. Now I did 1, 2, and 3. Now look at the difference here, right? See? This is all the way down here, and this is right here. And sometimes, even after, I could even take a diamond shape right back here to make this even a little shorter if we need to. Okay. Look, right there, I see it. Now I'm just changing it a little bit. It's going to be the same thing, I'm just cutting it a different way, because I can see the guide. Taking that square, bring it straight up. Gonna texture, like 6, 7 little pieces. Wherever the hair feels heavy is where I texture it. You know, sometimes people's hair on one side could be thinner than the other. So don't just do it because you're doing it. Do it because you need to, because it feels too heavy. Right? I feel the weight in here, and that's what makes me, you know, you got to use your intuition. When you're doing hair, you're like, all right, this hair feels like it's just too solid. You almost think of like a thick forest of trees. When it's so dense, you can't see through the trees. But you want to be able to like take some weight out of hair so you could see through the trees. Right? You could think of hair many different ways, but this is your canvas, and you're thinking like, how do I make that hair as best as possible for my client? And you got to get out of your box and try. And practice. You know that's my biggest thing. And if you love this video, please subscribe, because I have other videos. People are asking me to do pixies. They're asking me to do a whole bunch of other things, so I'm gonna. You know I'm the 80s girl, and the Jaclyn Smith, Farrah Fawcett, Marie Osmond, Dolly Parton, whoever else's hair is like nice big layered hair. But I'm also really good at short hair. Do you know my following was more with short hair for a long time before? I mean, I did always long hair, but I'm super creative with short hair too. So just so you know, I'm gonna have a lot of fun starting to do some short hair stuff and textured. See, because I still, no matter what, am a textured, razor layered haircut person. So even with a pixie, you need texture and you need layers. A medium hair, even if it's short, you could still layer that thing. So that's the best part. Layers. Okay, this is number 3. You gotta find your section, and I'm always going with, I'm moving around her. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna move you this way so you can see that. Right, look at the tap. It's thick right here, I feel it. We want support on this hair up here. On section number 3. And I'm gonna do it here. I did this part already, because remember, I take the piece of the first one to the second one, so I have the guide. Now I'm going to take this last part, I'm going to get this up out of here and see if I even need to do any more, because maybe just a tiny bit. Oh, okay. Now let me show you how to check that. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now you're going to take that, and this is where you'll know and see if you have to do a little bit more on either side. Okay, now this is part of 4 right there, but I could just take that off. I want her to be like that. I don't want it perfectly straight. Do you understand? I want it to be nice and fun layers. She's a fun kind of person. I'm going to do a little bit more texture right in here too. Just baby pieces. Okay, now I'm going to, that's section 1. And now I'm taking it like a ladder. You check it like a ladder. Take it all up. All up. Just little pieces here. Grab that hair strong. Yeah, see, you want it soft. And then I'm going to pull her straight up. Good. Voila. And that is the whole back. Now you can focus on the front and the sides. Remember, we already put, see all that height she's going to have up here? Look how nice that's going to be. It's going to have beautiful, beautiful structure. All right, now I already did her top. Remember that spot. Now I'm going to go to section 4 right in front of the ear. I'm going to look at that layer. I'm letting the comb lead me. I'm going to go straight up. And this is where you really need to notch more than anywhere else right there, because that is the heaviest 2 spots is right here on somebody's head. Okay. Good. I really won't have to do too much because I already kind of cut it. And I might go shorter, you know, but listen, this is, you start and then you let them look at it and give you the boundaries to say, you know what, I love it, it's perfect. You know, she hasn't had it this short for quite some time, so, and always remember, a haircut runs in a cycle. Okay, I'm gonna put that on pause for a second. Show them real quick. All right, so now we're on number 4. Remember, it's right in front of the ear. Right here, number 4. Okay, now I'm going to take 4 on this side to get the angle. I want this to be up. Look at all that extra hair. You see, that's all the extra weight that she does not need on that hair. Okay, here we go. Now, right there, you just straight up, you're thinking, where's the line, right? Straight up. And I'm behind her. That's important to know. And I gotta make sure I'm texturing this because this is where the most important parts are to have volume. All right, now we're gonna go to section 5. Grab it from the other side. Here we go, go up. Okay, so I'm looking to want to hit 100,000 on my YouTube followers. I have 73,000. Yay! Thank you all for watching my channel. And I love all your wonderful, beautiful support and comments. And I will definitely give you more of the things that you're asking for. So me and Chris, my camera guy, you know, we just gotta, I'm gonna try to do it more consistent, like maybe once every 2 weeks. So this way I'll give you like a really good video because he's an incredible camera guy, an editor, and he's got, like, let me tell you, some really great equipment. So, all right, so now we did that side. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna grab it this way and I'm gonna check it. She needs to be on an angle. All that's extra hair, I need to get that off. And that's how you won't make a mistake, because you're like, oh, okay, that would have been like a little extra heavy weight right there. Right there too. You see, so even when you check it, you have to check it so you make it a perfect haircut. And I love Britt Siva's quote. when you practice, you get better and better, right? She says, when you practice, confidence comes from knowing you put the work into it, right? You gotta put the work into it. You gotta practice and become a pro. And I promise you, this is gonna be one of the greatest haircuts you'll learn for a lifetime. You could do 25, 30 different haircuts knowing layers, texture, and notching, because you could really create anything in someone's hair. So I really want you to know that this will benefit you tremendously if you learn this. Most people don't know this haircut and layers. They just are not familiar with layers, especially the younger generation, because a lot of people were doing long layers at the time. But let me tell you, it's back with a vengeance to do Farrah Fawcett and all those beautiful layers. People want it. People come all over and travel the world to come and see me because I know how to do layers correctly. Not everybody does. So many people don't know how to do it, right? How long have you been looking for in Georgia?
Oh gosh, since about 10 years, honestly.
Oh, since your hairstylist went, right?
Yeah. And Annie, if you're watching, I love you.
Annie, and your husband. Tell him, honey, I did it.
Hey, Rusty, I done it.
He's going to say, yeah, now you better take pictures with me.
Yeah.
All right, see, so look at how nice this is going to be. We're going to bring these forward, and we're going to give her that beautiful, beautiful layers. We're going to set this hair. And if after we're done, if this doesn't stay up on its own, we're going to just cut it a little bit shorter. But at least we have a foundation. And then you build on that foundation and just make it better and better. Even when I did my hair on my TikTok, I had 7 million people when I just pulled my hair up because I needed more volume right here with my hair. I did a little diamond shape, so I told her too, after we're done, we'll see if she needs that as well, because she loves it full, extra full right here, and her last hairdresser used to do that. So Stella, so tell me, where did your hairdresser go and how long ago?
She left about 10 years ago. She had a daughter that finished high school and went on to college in California. And so her and her husband was a professor at a local college there in town. And he retired and they moved up with their daughter. So
she left you?
Yes, her daughter was going to medical school. She was, really proud, and
so
that was
nice.
a long way from Georgia, so she wanted to make sure she was okay and safe. So
Aww.
she followed.
Now listen, is she doing hair in California?
I don't think she is.
Okay.
No, I've lost contact with her over the years, so I don't think she is.
She has a new hairdresser now. Coach
Yes.
Kimmy, yay! She said she's coming back for these haircuts.
Yes.
Okay. I love this extra volume by Wella. I'm going to tell you, Wella is such a great product line because it's so affordable. And let me tell you, it just does the job really well. And I like to put, I need to build volume and texture in her top. So we did it with the cut. Now we have to do it with the products. I'm just going to do a little bit more because I want it everywhere in her hair. And it's nice and foamy and thick.
It smells good too.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not thick where it's like heavy. It's light. It's so lightweight. That's why it dissipates so quick. But we do need some nice volume, and I'm going to really get it in her root too. All right, so the other thing that I love is sugar lift. Now, I've learned this. I love salt spray normally for height on the hair, but you know what? Salt spray dries the hair out. Sugar spray does the lift without drying it out. So we're going to also put some texture in this hair. And you don't have to do a ton, She's not going to be like the 80s girl. She's going to have her own style that she had back in the day. But I am going to get it, especially right here. Okay. And the only last thing that I want to do is a heat protector. Okay, so I'm going to just do like 2 little pumps. That's it. All right, guys, I love to flip the hair over. Why? Because I got to get this height on here. I need this to stay up, and it still looks like it's going to be too long, so I really feel like I'm going to have to just cut it a little bit more on that top, but we'll see. So we're going to flip her over, get that height dry at 95%. Then we'll lift her up. She's going to look like a beautiful wish. We'll make a wish, and then we set that hair. And I aim where I want that hair to go. I want this hair to be full in this root. I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go here. I want this is her top. I want it to go the opposite direction that it wants to go, which is down. All right, now I have her really nice and dry. It feels so good because I have those products in there too. Feels beautiful. Now we're gonna let her flip up. Ta-da! Look at that wish. We're gonna make a wish, but look at the height already on the top of this hair. You see how it's already standing up? And now we're gonna do her bangs, and then I'll just do like a whole roller set. It'll be so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take this piece first. I'm gonna ask you to hold this brush on right here, this side. Yep. And it's a medium-sized brush. It's an ion. I don't know, you can't really see that anymore, but listen, it's the size of my fingers if I grab it. I'm gonna pull it off. All right, Stella, now I'm gonna let you hold both of them at the same time because this is gonna be like a roller. Now you said you have rollers, right?
Yep.
So this way, she can set her hair with rollers, and this is how it will come out. All right, now we're gonna let you hold that last one. It's right back here. No, I mean, it's in front, I'm sorry, right there. Okay, I'm gonna let this one out. Now watch this one right here, okay? See that hair standing straight up? And now I'm gonna let this one out. See how that stays? It's gonna be so pretty. And now we're gonna have her have that one in. Yeah, this will be so gorgeous. We're gonna leave that in for a couple seconds. And now I'm gonna do the back. Get those in, get those in, get those in. And I am gonna get some texture spray just to hold it even better. Yeah, that looks good too. Oh my gosh, look at the difference. We didn't even finish it yet, but you see all those nice layers in there? Gorgeous. She needed this. She needed this top. This is what people don't do. They could do the bottom, but they can't do the top. And now there's something I want to show you, because this is like where you really get to be an artist. Right here is where I really want this frame the most, okay? So I'm really gonna take this piece because I can see it, and I really want to actually blend it even more. Okay, look at, I'm pulling that piece. Now look at how much better that structure is gonna be right there. Do you understand? Otherwise it would have been too heavy. I need that layer. So even I could take a little bit more if I need to do a little bit more without compromising her length. Okay, I'm just gonna layer it just a little bit more. Look how much better that looks. You see how this cascading, beautiful layer, layer, layer. See, she said the last person can sometimes get the angle right here, but they can't get that layer. And even right here is going to be important. This one right here is going to be super, super important. I might have to just do it a little bit more because I feel like it's like, I want this to kind of come back, right? So, but it'll drag a little bit. You see, I need it more angled to her face. That'll go back beautiful. Now watch when I put that brush in there and I fold it back, it's gonna work really well. I might need to do a little bit more, but we'll see. And for the face frame, I like a smaller brush. This is smaller. Okay, this one is, okay. A nice job for his back, right? He needs that piece. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna do this right here. Get those in, get those in, get those in. I'm gonna kind of go, I'm gonna bring it forward and roll it back. The smaller the brush, the more curl you'll have. See, because as long as I got all her length, that's why you do the whole haircut first. That's the foundation. But now I'm going to do just certain pieces. So this is like, because otherwise the curl is going to be down here. I need it to be up here and then curl back this whole piece. So we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. And I just put that right there. Okay, we're going to grab this piece only. And we're gonna just slide layer that, etch it out. Done. Now watch. I just want a little bit more right here. And that will feather back beautiful on a brush or a curling iron. And now she'll have that piece and it will blend in with all her rest of her hair. Just want to do just a tiny bit more right there. Good. Okay. Ta-da! So I would say for her hair, to make it easier for her, use a smaller brush. You don't got to do it twice. This little brush makes it so beautiful to do a beautiful feather in there. I'm really taking just like those little box pieces, and I'm gonna bring this whole side to her left and then bring it around. So watch, I'm gonna take that, blow dry it, take it this way, and then I grab those pieces and roll it. Okay, let's see this beautiful hair. Oh yeah, it looks so much better. All right, now we have to do a drum roll. I didn't show her yet, so now we gotta show her. But, and I'm not gonna, I don't wanna like put hairspray in it yet or tease it yet because I want you to see it's gonna be too long up top.
Right.
We're gonna reveal it. You ready? All right, guys, you ready for the reveal? She didn't see it yet. Ta-da!
No, I love it. Thank you. I'm serious. Oh God, thank you.
Look at how beautiful.
Yes.
All right, now what do you think? Do you think we need a little bit more on top?
Oh God, I know what's perfect. Nothing.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Let me show you the back too. All right, I'm gonna turn you around and you're gonna hold this.
God.
So you wanna tell your husband it was worth it?
I love it.
You got your V,
Yes.
and then I did some beach curls, and then I did just some rollers. It looks
my
so
God.
pretty.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
I'm serious. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. What do you guys think? A+, right? She's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I am well pleased.
So you tell your husband it was worth it?
It was worth it, honey.
All right, so let me show you too. So we got some texture spray here. Okay, so I want to show her. So watch your feet, sorry. Okay. If you want it to be a little bit more, so you know we can tease that. This is my famous pick that I love. You could get a little bit more volume just in that back part, because that's what I do on mine too. Oh, I can't believe it. We did it.
You did it. You did it.
And then you have a little texture spray too, if you want that little texture spray. you know, because your hair is soft, super soft hair, you know. So this way, if you want it to like just hold a little bit more.
And it made me look
Oh my
younger.
gosh,
That longer hair, like it was.
Yeah, you look younger.
Yeah.
Well, this is the style, right? This is like what we had back in the 80s. But they were such good haircuts.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Good.
love it.
It looks great.
Yes.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, do you want any hairspray?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you're gonna wash them around. Now we're gonna take some pictures, guys. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you guys, I hope you practice. That's what I hope. I hope you get a mannequin head and you stand side by side for me each step of the way that I did her hair. You just follow it. Just mimic me, right? You want to model after what I do, and then you make it your own. So I love it. She loves it, and that's what matters most. And that's how you could have an incredible, beautiful, amazing career as a hairstylist. Layers. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Beautiful people. All right, guys, ta-da! Here we go. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous hair. She's got her V. She's got her beautiful layers by her face because it makes her look younger. It's so youthful, right? And I want you to turn your head a little that way. Yeah. Get this all over here. Ta-da! Ta-da! Gorgeous. And you know what? Layers are sexy. Aren't they so fun and sexy?
Yes.
There's just something about them. They make your face look so much more youthful because it's doing something. It's not just flat.
Takes the weight. Yeah, it takes the weight off your hair, and it just when your hair's bigger, your face comes up. That's how I think about it. It
You get an instant facelift.
Yes.
So good. I love that. So if you need an instant facelift, come and get your layers, guys. There we go. And we're going to spin her around. Here we go. Ta-da. Good. Stay tuned, guys, for the next one.